Pepe, welcome to Formula E. What attracted you to this lovely series that we love so much?
Yeah, I mean, obviously so many things. First of all, it's the fact it's a world championship. So that's obviously as a driver, you always want to be in the world stage, and to finally be able to take part in the championship at this level is completely new to me, and I'm very, very happy to be here.
Yeah, so you're only 20 years old, which is incredibly young still, and you obviously were in Formula 2. And so why was now the right time to come? Because obviously you're kind of giving up on that Formula 1 dream, I assume. So why was now the right time to come to Formula E?
Well, as obviously many people will know, Formula 2 is an expense in a way, say, and it's difficult to actually evolve past Formula 2 in the sense that you need to be at a given time at a given moment, supported by the given people, and that wasn't really the case for me. Obviously, it didn't look like it was going to happen in 2026, and obviously waiting until 2027 was just again an extra year of waiting, which doesn't really guarantee you any future. So to be honest, looking at here, it's a team with a lot of potential, supported by a Spanish brand. And a Spanish manufacturer like CUPRA. So to me it was quite clear that this was definitely a step to make, and obviously it all got done very, very late, but nonetheless I'm very happy that it finally was done.
Yeah, how did the move come about? I take it was your decision, and did you go to Red Bull and say, hey, I want to go to Formula E? How did it come about? Or did you discuss and did they agree?
Yeah, I mean, obviously though, we knew what the situation would be with Red Bull, with the junior team ahead of 2026, and it was something that we weren't really interested in, and obviously it's just going to be hard for us to actually find any progress to Formula 1 in the future. So that came about, and obviously you look at the opportunities. I've been an ambassador for CUPRA since the beginning of the year, so obviously that's also played a factor into it. I'm very comfortable with everybody back probably with CUPRA, and as soon as I got to the team, I did my first day of sim. To be fair, I was very, very happy, very pleased by the people I'm working with, and to me it was quite a clear decision to move here.
Yeah, and obviously you've got Dan as a teammate, also he's got a wealth of experience. How have you found working with him? It looks like so far that the camaraderie between you both has been very good.
Yeah, obviously we're still getting to know each other. It's only been a few days since we actually met for the first time, so it's I'd say it's still in that stage of getting to know each other, but nonetheless he's a great guy. He's been very welcoming to the team and has helped me out quite a lot at this test, so really appreciate that from him. And at the same time, he's, like you said, a very seasoned driver, very well-known driver, very experienced and very talented driver. So all of that plays into having a very good reference for me to learn from, for me to keep on experimenting new stuff, and then being able to compare with him really, really helps out. So that's also played a part too.
What's your sort of expectations for the season? Because obviously it's a older powertrain compared to the rest of the grid.
Yeah.
Is it just about getting up to speed and making sure that you're then learning the ways of Formula E so you're ready for the Gen 4 era, or are you still putting a bit more expectations on yourself of trying to get results?
Well, as a driver you always want to win. That's obviously the first thing, and it's been proven in many powertrains. Even obviously Dan won a race last year, and De Grassi got a podium with the Lola Yamaha, which people assume is the worst on the grid, which obviously that means the championship is extremely competitive. The differences between manufacturers is very small, and that promotes great racing. So first of all, I'm very excited for that to start. I think it'll be a very good experience for me. First of all, learning how to race against a completely new field of drivers for me, very seasoned F1 ex-drivers, and obviously, like I said, many world champions. So that also played a part into me being interested in the series and trying to battle it out with the best in the world.
Yeah, and obviously, very excitingly, we're here in Valencia, but we're coming back to Madrid in March. How much are you looking forward to racing in front of the Spanish fans and seeing that Spain is going to be quite an important country for Formula E?
I'm super excited. In the end, it's going to be my home Grand Prix. I've obviously been racing in Barcelona for the last 5 years, actually. So that's obviously different to where I will be racing instead of in the circuit in Jarama. I know the guys at Jarama really well, so I'm extremely excited to be racing there. Obviously, I have many friends that live in Madrid, and that also plays a part in me having more interest in the race. And obviously, racing in front of the Spanish crowd is something that I'm very, very excited about. And I'm very happy that I get to change championship and still race in front of my home crowd.
Yeah, so just finally from me, obviously we've seen Taylor Barnard, for example, another young driver, and Maximilian Gunther, when he was in Formula 2, he was quite young and came to Formula E. Do you think there is a shift now between young drivers, you're on that pathway, Formula 2, Formula 3, that think actually Formula E is that, you said earlier in the press conference, as a professional driver, you're now a professional driver, you're on the professional scene. Do you think more and more people are looking that way inclined to try and find more professional drives and become a professional driver?
I guess so. In the end, Formula 2 is a very excruciating championship, as well as Formula 3. And one of the ways I've always put it, and we've always said, people I know have been saying, that the hole just keeps getting smaller. The filter keeps getting smaller and smaller and harder to get through. And you have to meet certain conditions, not just performance-wise. So I think that also promotes that people start looking elsewhere. And yeah, for sure, this is the first championship you look into. In the end, the only Formula 1 equal in terms of world championship racing in 4 or 5 continents is Formula E. So obviously WEC is also there, but in terms of maintaining my identity as a sole driver was also something that I was looking for. And yeah, here I'm obviously super happy to be in CUPRA and KIRO. And yeah, it allows me to keep on growing as well as a driver.
Yeah, and then finally, just Gen 4 in terms of next season, because it's very exciting at the moment what's being said. How much are you looking forward to maybe getting your hands upon the car at some point?
Very much, and then I know very little about the Gen 4 and everything surrounding the excitement around Gen 4. But nonetheless, the main thing I'm aware of is cars get faster, cars get more aerodynamic, and that always promotes more people, because in the end people are attracted to quick cars. Yeah, I think as long as the championship keeps their essence, which I think is something that they're very, very focused on, it will be an absolute success. And for the drivers, obviously, the faster the car, the more fun we have. So I'm very excited for that. I'm already having fun in the Gen 3 though, so I'm very excited for Gen 4.
Perfect. Well, Pepe, we'll stop it there because just before the rain comes, but best of luck for the season, and we'll see you soon. Right?
Yes, see you around. Thank you very much.
No worries.